Well, last episode we did really well to remain top of the league off the back of some great performances from our youngsters, and with all eyes on securing the title this time out, on we go with the season. Hey, what's going on, guys? Respected Jeff back here with the final episode of Season 2 here with Paris FC. It all comes down to this. 3 games left. The title is ours for the taking. I think if we win the next 2, we are guaranteed promotion thanks to the goal difference, barring something insane. But real quick, it's time for the new event for the episode. We sign a new wonder kid to the academy. Alexander Kovich signs from Red Star Belgrade. I know he's not French like we usually sign, but this guy is something else. He's a giant at a really young age, a huge striker that can offer us something different going forwards, and he joins some really talented players in our academy this season. Lotutala signed from Tottenham. Kovich has just joined. We already have some good players in our ranks from the current existing Paris FC academy. All the players have been modded in. They have new in-game faces coming. Kovich has a real in-game face already and a unique body type to go along with it. And I'm very excited to debut him in the team. 6'4", he is going to be a beast. But he won't play for us just yet. He's going to be in the academy for the time being. In the meantime, if you guys want to get active in the comments, let me know what your favorite moment so far in this career is. I'm going to try to build some highlights coming into the next couple of games for you all. And with that said, we're going to get straight to the action. Let's do it. All right, here we go. Kicking off the gameplay. Like I said, all we need is 2 wins in these next 3 games to pretty much, barring some kind of extreme 20-point goal differential swing, secure the title. It's looking really good for us. If the last couple games have been anything to go by, I think it's a pretty comfortable couple of wins for us. But not to get ahead of ourselves, this game has been a little difficult starting off. We're struggling to get possession of the ball. The opposition is piling the pressure on, and this is going to be a big test for our defense. Fingertip save from Lucas Zidane there, who continually steps up to the criticism put against him. He's been a lot better recently. He's starting to improve, and I think he's showing signs of hopefully stepping up and being our starting goalkeeper continually going forwards. He couldn't save that one, though. It's in the back of the net from Claremont. That is a rip from the edge of the area. He's not going to save a chance like that. Little give and go outside the box. And we got to do a little better defensively, don't we? Coming up towards halftime now, can we change the tide of things? Khazri looking to put a ball back into the box for Laura. Not the ideal pass, and still yet to get too much going here. We come into the second half. Ilyas Husni plays a ball forward. We need to see a little bit more out of our offense. A lovely little give and go there. Back heel, moving it around really well. Paris FC, Husni lets the ball run out wide, and we're trying to build up play here. Husni doing really well. It's patient stuff from Paris FC. Diakite plays it through for Khazri, who buries that into the back of the net. 1-1. We are back on level terms. All it took was a little bit of patience in the play there. We moved it around, we waited for the right opportunity, and eventually it came. We just got to make sure we don't concede more here as our offense slowly builds its way into this game. Well won back by Axel Bamba, our promising young center back. Laura charging forwards now. He's got the time and space, and with no one ahead of him, he takes his man on directly, lays it off. It's Khazri for a second. Lovely stuff again. 2-1. Paris FC have come back to take the lead for the first time in this game, and it's Wabi Khazri with the brace looking really solid here. Huge credit to Gaetan Laura for getting that ball out from under his feet and laying it off. It was a perfect assist. He got the right weight on it. That had to be millimeter perfect too. The center back was closing down, and if it was anything but a perfect pass, it wouldn't have found its way through. It's unbelievable stuff here from the team. Against the odds again, we just continuously come back in difficult situations to make a difference. Ilyas Husni finds Khazri, a little back heel. Diakite, Nam finishes! The super sub comes off the bench once again. And despite not really being a starter for too much of this season, Mustafa Nam shows once again he is an important player. Diakite and our new signing Piet have been mostly starting in midfield, but don't forget about Nam. He's been incredible. Between the 3 of them, we have some really good competition for those 2 spots in our midfield. Khazri now looking to play a ball through, and he does it exactly for Laura. Could we make this 4? Oh, man. Sits the defender down. Gaetan Laura, take a bow. What a goal. That was absolutely unbelievable. It looked for sure like he was going to shoot off the first. Goalkeeper and center back both bet on that. Composed little ball roll to open the space up, and he finished with perfection. He gets better with every passing game. And this game went from looking like it was going to be a tight affair to a 3-goal lead for us. Things could get even worse here. Still plenty of time left, and it's Khazri. Plenty of space to run in behind. He's not the quickest player on the pitch, but he's one of the better talented players, so he picks out someone ahead of him. It's Caddy, who picks out Laura. Could make it worse, and he does. Mustafa Nam finishes for a 5th. My God, how about turning this game on its head? It's Nam who comes in and scores 2 goals. Lovely performance from him. We love to see it. Some of the bench players making big contributions this season. 5-1, that is a statement to further increase our goal difference, stay top of the league, and all we need is one more win in our next match. It's looking really good for Paris FC. All right, well, you really can't ask for any better than that, and with St. Etienne still keeping the pressure up, like I said, all we need is one more win here. Warren Caddy's a player who wants a contract extension. He just hasn't been playing much, but if he's happy to stay on a rotational role, I'll keep him. We'll see come the end of the season. He's been playing as a substitute a little bit, especially with Augustin just not performing. He's our backup striker, so Caddy might still have an important role to play in this team. We'll see going forwards. For now, it's all eyes on winning the title. 2 games left. It's going to come down to these next 2 matches. We have a whopping 60 goal difference right now. You can't ask for more. I'm going to put Pollers back in goal. I'm just going to keep giving both goalkeepers chances to see who can be our number 1. And with that said, it is all eyes on this game. It comes down to this. Let's get to it. All right, here we go. Could be the most pivotal game in our season. We've been pushing for the title. It's been our goal since day 1 with the kind of super team we've built in this division. And if we win this game, it is ours. Ilyas Husni charging down the pitch, looking for a bright start to the game, and he just does so well, toying with the defenders at time, centers it to the top of the box for Diakite. Khazri working the ball around brilliantly. Paris FC are just full of confidence at the moment. You can see it. We're head and shoulders above the division. We've been all season long, and we just have to show exactly what we can do in this one final game if we want to win the title. Gaetan Laura turns his man really well, not too far off. Second touch got just ahead of him, but that is really clever footwork to open the space up. Ginkamp playing in behind, and Bamba eventually gets it away. It's a free kick, maybe just outside the area. No, play on it continues, and Polersbeck makes a really solid save to keep that chance out. Some good pressure here from the opposition as we look to close down. They're working the ball around brilliantly in our box. It's deflected, and a lucky deflection falls to the feet of the striker, who eventually finishes. We find ourselves a goal down once again. Well, that's a bit surprising, to be honest. I thought we started the game really well, but somehow we find ourselves a goal down. Hopefully this game won't be our downfall. We've been playing so well, it would be a shame to blow it here, but we've seen ourselves come back in plenty of occasions this season. We've played so well from being a goal down. We saw even last game what could happen, flipping the script and coming back to win 5-1. So let's try to not get too down about things yet. Khazri in the box. And just like that, we pull level once again. The scoreline is back, flattened out 20 minutes into the game. Wabi Khazri, he's been great all season, but he has especially been great these last couple of games. Leading the team with experience, it's Husni with another assist, who's also been playing really, really well. And the game is back in the balance here as we look to push on. The opposition not giving up by any stretch, though. Really clever footwork from their striker once again. Might have to keep an eye on that guy if we go up. We need a striker solution outside of someone like Warren Caddy. We are definitely looking to draw from the French pool of talent that already is around here. Wabi Khazri receives the ball off his chest. Does really well here. Only 25 minutes into the game. It feels like a lot of time has passed because there's been so many chances for both teams, but on we go. Matrita driving forwards. Does really well to open the space up. Eventually poked away by the center back. That is a much, much better sign of intent from Matrita, who's been a little silent on and off this season, but we know what he's capable of. He's rapid, he's good with the ball, and he's driving again. This is exactly what we want to see out of our winger. Coming forwards, this time he gets the shot off, and he finishes! Alexandru Matrita, whoa, oh my God! That is very unexpected, to be perfectly honest, but it's a belter past the fingertips of the goalkeeper to separate the two sides, put us in front for the first time in this match. And there's just no stopping an opportunity like that. He's rapid when he gets off and running, and it's the goal that makes the difference so far. We're just coming up towards halftime here, and the whistle blows. As things stand, we will be champions, but there's 45 minutes left to play. We've seen both teams with a lot of intent. I think there are goals yet to be scored in this game. Hopefully they're for us, though, and not for the opposition, because we really need the win here. It would mean so much to the team. Axel Bamba gets out-headed there, but it does fall to the fingertips of Polersbeck, who makes a pretty comfortable save in the end. Hajam looking to play out from the back. Little mistake, but on we go, playing on Gaitan Lora, looking for the pass ahead of him, and he picks out Hajam, the left back, who's really kicked it into second gear in the second half of this season. Shot deflected. Husni flicks it wide, and on we go, looking to cut inside. Husni blocked again, looking to pile on for a third goal here and put this game to bed. We're still going here. Gaitan Lora sends a shot at goal, saved by the goalkeeper. We are really cranked it up a notch here. We're completely running the show, but still a lot of game left to play. 30 minutes left. The opposition with a lovely ball over the top. Shot! Whoo! Heart and mouth time. I thought that was in the back of the net. And can we find a third with us getting off with that last opportunity? Gaitan Lora saved again by the center back, who's in the right place at the right time. It's been proper end-to-end stuff. What an exciting match to finish our season off here. Bamba looking to close down, rolled by his man, and the scuffed shot goes wide. Whew, time for a deep breath. This has been anything but an easy match for us. Gomis in behind, closed down by Bamba. Another ball into the box, headed away poorly, only as far as Livolat, who plays at top of the box for Rue. Back in for Gomis, saved by Polersbeck. That's as good as a goal. It keeps us in this game. And the pressure is relentless. We're doing everything we can to keep this out. Bamba closes down again, and Polersbeck just about gets there. Not the most comfortable save you'll see, but it is enough to get things away for the time being. 10 minutes left in the match, and it is just non-stop pressure. Our defense has really been put to the test here, and so far they've stood up to it, but the game is still not over. 5 minutes left to play, and everything's still on the line. Ball put into the box. It is a shocking miss. I don't know how we haven't conceded that. Fair play to the opposition for getting those chances forwards, but to be completely honest, we're probably lucky to not concede there. Gaitan Lora, one last chance. Maybe it's trickled wide, but that's just enough to see the game out. The whistle finally blows. What a hard-fought contest. Absolute warriors out there on the pitch to withstand that pressure, and it is enough to secure us the title. Finally, enormous celebrations for Paris FC. We're going up. We've become champions of the league. We're going to Ligue 1 for the first time in a long, long time. I think it's been over 40 years. I don't exactly remember off the top of my head, but what a momentous occasion for this side, who have ambitions to become the best team in France, captained by new boy Samuel Piette, who came in and really took charge of this team of youngsters who are going to develop into something truly special. So for now, we enjoy the celebrations. We're gonna go up. A huge, huge, bright future for the team. And on we go. Wow, what a way to end the season. But on a sour note, Wabi Khazri had picked up a broken toe injury. It's the same injury that constantly plagues us in these careers, I swear. He's out for 3 months, which I think unfortunately means he might even miss the start of next season. And not being the youngest player in the world, hopefully that won't come back to hurt him and maybe take an impact on his overall. But we do have one game left in the season despite the celebrations. We secured the title. Nothing left on the line for us. Khazri won't be a part of this last one, so we'll have to start a lot of youngsters. I'm going to rotate a lot, and let's see those highlights. Well, with nothing on the line for this last one, I did start a bunch of youngsters, some familiar faces as well. Lora up top, looking to extend the goals he scored this season. But pretty eventful match so far. Zidane is back in goal for this one. I'm going to have to make a decision going into next season who our number one will be. But honestly, it's a game of pretty few chances. You can see not a lot of highlights worth showing here. Lora misses a really clear-cut opportunity right at the end of the match, and with only a couple minutes remaining in it, Ilias Husni plays through Alexandru Matrita, who uses his insane pace to sneak in behind again, and once again finish. He's really kicked it up a notch here at the end of the season, scoring plenty of goals, and this looks like it'll probably be the goal that separates these two teams in a really tight match. But honestly, as long as we get the points, not that it matters for our seasons anyways, but if we can just keep the win and keep our good form going into next season, I think that's enough to really be considered a success for this team. Eventually it is. We see the game out. It's a close affair, 1-0 in the end, 3 more points, and we're looking really good going to Ligue 1 now. All right, well, League 2 is ours. We won the league. The season has wrapped, and we have some really exciting stuff going into the next one now. Like I said, top of the league. St. Etienne are coming up with us. I think the playoffs are between the next 3 teams, so we'll see which of those 3 comes up. On paper, Lorient is the best team out of them, so we'll see if we end up facing them in Ligue 1 next time out. Bottom of the table, a couple teams going down. Paw FC, despite putting up a valiant display against us, still will be relegated this season. Unfortunately, PSG have won the league by a pretty decent margin to 11 points over Monaco, so we're going to have to come up and show them who's boss over the next couple seasons and prevent them from winning more titles, but we'll see how that unfolds. In the meantime, taking a look at our team and how we finished this season, Guy Tan Laura, 30 goals in 37 appearances, really solid player, probably our player of the season, I would say. He's just unstoppable at the moment, and he continues growing despite being 27, bit of a late bloomer maybe, but he is a top talent for sure. Wabi Khazri, another one who unfortunately did pick up that injury at the end of the season, but he cracked 20 for both goals and assists. This is unbelievable. One of the better seasons I think a player's ever had on my channel. And it does suck because after that injury, it looks like he's gone down 1 overall. Hopefully he can bounce back and be just as good as ever next season, but it is going to be a big step up to Ligue 1, so we're going to have to make a lot of tough decisions with the team on how we grow. Ilyas Husni, though, I think it's clear regardless, is one for the future. 73 overall. He is just growing rapidly, and not only just growing, but contributing 14 and 11 respectively for goals and assists. Other notable players, Diakite was fantastic, another really promising young player. Matrita, one of the more experienced players in the squad, really kicked it into gear late in the season. 6 goals, 9 assists, not too shabby at all, and as a winger in the squad. A bunch of other solid players, though. You guys can always go to my website and check them out. But the storyline progresses here, and this is where things get really spicy. The battle is officially beginning. For the first time in over 40 years, we take on PSG in the top flight of French football. It is going to be really heated between these two teams, and although we definitely have some growing to do, the future is looking bright for us. In the meantime, if you guys want to join our Discord chat, I was going to do some things like player of the season and leave it to a vote. I'm really crunched for time right now between work. Obviously, I just moved, like I think some of you probably picked up in the last couple episodes, but I will for next season. In the meantime, everyone there has been really crucial in shaping some of the signings we're making, how the storyline progresses, things like that. So big shout out to everyone in the Discord, and I look forward to seeing some new faces in there soon. And with that said, this series starts to come to a close. If you guys want to consider subscribing to stay up to date for Season 3, will be coming up soon. Got some incredibly exciting stuff planned there, some new faces, some new mods for players. I'm modding some new players into the game who you won't see anywhere else. Very unique team we are building here. So we march on towards Season 3. I will be back soon with that debut. But until then, I'm Respect the Jeff, and I'll see you next time.